So let's take a real estate investor who's maybe thinking about launching a podcast. What are the first few things that they need to be thinking about? Target audience is, you've said, is kind of the primary thing they need to understand first. But what do they then need to do beyond that?
For sure. Well, I think understanding the value of a small audience and not think that you're trying to get everybody in an age range, but you're trying to get a very specific group of people in an age range, and really being niche about that and really speaking to them as if you were looking right at them. I think solving problems and answering questions for people. So if you're an investor and you're meeting with people who might want to invest some money into your funds and your investments, what are the questions they always ask you? What are the things they want to know about you? These are the things that you should talk about. These are the things that you can present organically. You could interview people that you've invested with before on your podcast, and you could talk about how the things that went smoothly or the things that didn't. You can, be very transparent. And what it does is it presents an opportunity for somebody to get to know you on a more intimate level. Like I'm Irish Catholic, but I'm a young of 4. If you're sarcastic and you curse a little bit, you're my people, right? And we all have our people, right. And having a podcast where somebody can actually listen to you, hear you talk, hear how you really feel about things, how you communicate with your customers, all those things can be really powerful. And if you're not looking to sell 1,000 widgets, then you don't need to reach a vast audience. You need to reach the right audience with the right content. And and how many deals are you really trying to close? How much money are you really trying to invest? It's not a million tickets. It's a smaller handful, and a podcast is a great intimate tool for that very specifically. And
what about the technology side of things? Because I think people are probably straight away thinking, oh, I've got to have a studio like Joe Rogan's or something to that effect. What are the tips around technology?
Buy a microphone and use it the right way. Be like you have a great microphone. We have the same microphone, and you're using it properly. And that's 99% of good quality podcasting, is having a microphone and using it properly. So the Shure MV7, the boom arm, the earbuds, it's $350. You don't need to be in a treated space if you have the right microphone. Really focus on the quality of your sound and the quality of what you're saying, but you don't need to be in a studio. And if somebody shows up and tries to spend $30,000 of your dollars to build you a home studio, don't do it, because you don't need to do that anymore. Technology has come so far. Like the latest Zoom recorders, which is another company, are like fit in your hand and they can do everything, right? So it's not the same as it was. You can have something really nice. It sounds really good. And it's really important. Do you want to buy from, do you want to invest in the guy who sounds like he lives in a trash can? Or do you want to invest in a guy who sounds like this, right?
Right.
There's some psychology there. And especially since it's an intimate thing, when people meet you for the first time, you want them going, oh my God, it's so interesting. Cool to hear your voice, because I've listened to that podcast so many times. I feel like I already know you.
Right.
That's what you want. So a good microphone makes a big difference.